Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another grand episode of One Man Show. Today, I'll be honest, there's not a lot of interesting things that have happened in a while. There's a couple big things I got in here, but it's been a pretty boring thing. So today's a lot of TikTok, dude, I'll be honest. Just a lot of TikTok, a lot of yapping about TikTok. Yeah, I don't really have anything for an intro, so I think we just get into it. How about we just start seconds in? We're not even a minute. Let me get the first thing going. Let's go, dude. All right.
My husband?
So, first thing I've got on the board today is this TikTok that it's not necessarily what she's saying. It's more of what she's doing in the TikTok that I thought was really funny. So let's take a little gander.
My husband and I are officially done with Alexa. I thought it was creepy enough that like a few months ago, whenever I was like, Alexa, set a timer for 5 minutes, she'd be like, for Jess, here are some recommendations. Or like, hello, Jess, welcome back. So I think that's like already weird that Alexa can recognize my voice. But then this past weekend, I was gone out of town and the Alexa kept going off and it kept like talking to my husband. He was like playing video games at 1 a.m. and he was like, all right, this is just super, super weird. And I have been seeing a lot of people's videos on TikTok about like how their Alexa has been like really creeping them out or like doing.
Okay, so obviously, first of all, kind of funny. The Alexa's flirting with her husband while he's on COD with the boys. But I don't know if you guys have noticed it yet, and this is one of my favorite things. I don't know if I've ever said it on here. One of my favorite things on TikTok is like when people finish filming like a video. When people finish filming a video and then they reach to stop the timer, they don't like cut out that part and it just like they do what they say or do what they do and then it just ends. They like reach for the phone to like hit the thing to stop it. She is doing that. I don't know if you've noticed, but she's doing that, but with every sentence. She's stopping it and then starting again, saying a sentence, stopping it, but reaching for it every single time instead of just like cutting what doesn't need to be in there. There was one really funny one early on where she said like 3 words. Hold up.
It's like already weird that Alexa can recognize my voice.
Look at that. Dude, that's so funny.
So I think that's like already weird that Alexa can recognize my voice.
Why? Just do a little bit of editing. Like the video was so awkward to watch because she kept reaching for the thing every single time, dude. She kept reaching for the shit every single sentence. I was like, what the fuck is... Oh, wait, I didn't even show it, dude. What am I... Wait, did I show it? I can't remember. We're gonna run it back, though.
It's like already weird that Alexa can recognize my voice. But then this past weekend,
Watch,
I was
so she
gone
does it
out of
there.
town, and the Alexa kept going off. And it kept like talking to my husband. He was like playing video games at 1 a.m. and he was like, all right, this is just super, super weird. And
the way she like enunciates there is like she's in the middle of a sentence and then she just like super, super weird. And then she goes in, cuts, her hands coming back. It made the video so awkward to watch, dude. And I just thought it was funny, dude. There's an art form, especially if like I've seen TikToks where people will go to hit the thing and they like miss it the first time, like they miss the button somehow. And so they reach and it's like a couple seconds where they reach and their phone is on their hand and you can see that they're reaching at the phone. And then it's like their hand's there for a couple seconds before the video cuts out. And it's so funny, dude. Just like cut it up so it looks better. And I just thought this was every sentence. She's like, cut it. Why do you have to do it every sentence? Why do you have to stop every sentence? I thought it was really weird that it could recognize my voice. Okay. What do I say next? Oh yeah, my husband. Okay, so my husband was playing games 1 a.m. He was playing games at 1 a.m. and it kept going off. Okay. So that was real, and like I don't understand how like just chop it up, just film one take, and then cut it up, dude. Like it's not hard, you know. That was my first thing. We're not gonna finish the story. I was looking into it to see if there's anything interesting about Alexa kind of talking to nobody, and apparently it's kind of a often thing that happens is like people's what is it, Amazon Echoes will just start talking randomly. But yeah, I think the voice recognition thing isn't that weird. That's like not a new technology or anything. Things can recognize your voice. Anyways, let's go to the next one. Today's gonna be a quick day. I won't even lie to you. I don't have anything, dude. I don't have anything for you. I took a week off too. This is stuff that I was gonna talk about last week, but then I was sick. So I don't know. It's just gonna be a quick day. Quick, easy day today. Okay, so next TikTok. This one's kind of a cringe watch, so bear with me here. This pissed me off, dude. Okay. This shit like pissed me off when I watched it, because if I would be so angry if I was one of these kids in this class here. I'd be so angry if I was in a class with this kid and he's fucking around like this. Watch this.
Why is it so quiet though?
I know none of y'all working. Know what the
Black
grades are,
Beatles in the city to confiscate the money, eh? Dun, 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 dun. That girl is a real crowd. Y'all doing the mannequin challenge without even trying, bro.
It's just not funny. It's not funny at all, dude. It's like, yeah. Oh my god, dude. As a guy that would frequent Retro Bowl on his phone in high school, I would have hated this if some motherfucker started being like, oh, dude, you're doing a mannequin challenge without even trying. What is it, dude? Fucking 2010? Get over it. What are we talking? Why are we making mannequin challenge references still? Okay? Sometimes they're funny. This one wasn't. You're being an idiot in class. And House of Highlights, I hate how they would like... I hate that little caption they put up there. This class was not feeling it. What do you think they would? Do you think that they would be feeling it? No, dude. It's in the middle of they're in the middle of fucking social studies. They got nothing to do. They probably just finished like a test or some shit, and the teacher was like, "Yeah, go on your phone while you wait for everybody to finish." That was probably that's probably exactly the scenario that was taking place there. And this kid's gonna fuck around and be an idiot. Pissing me off, dude. It pissed me off. I feel bad for all this, because there's that one dude that looked up at the camera. Big mistake, buddy. As a person who stopped after freshman year, just stopped talking to people in high school, you just keep your fucking head down, buddy. There were these girls one time. I was in class and I'm sitting at my desk, right? And I'm just doing my work. I was just doing my work. And these girls were sitting, I was like right next to the wall. Or like not like right next to it, but I was like on the last like row or whatever. And these girls were sitting there and they were talking about how quiet I am and like how weird I am for being quiet. And I was like, I do kind of wish I said something, but I don't know what I'd say to be like witty or whatever. But but they were like, I could hear them. I'm like, these fucking assholes, shut the fuck up. I'm not even bothering you. What are you talking to me? What are you talking about? Leave me the fuck alone, dude. But yeah, that's my little copium from high school, I guess. I don't fucking know. Okay, so this isn't very topical anymore because this is about Christmas. And Christmas was last week. But I kept getting these TikToks that these parents were posting about their kids who were like, they're like, oh, he's not a morning person. And not a morning person even on Christmas. And that's exactly what this one is. But this one's fucked up. And for one reason that I hope you see immediately, okay? Because on Christmas, right? Christmas morning, I don't know what it was, but when I was little, my body would automatically be like, we're waking up at 6 a.m. I think for Christmas this year, me and my family did the whole gift opening and stuff at like noon. Like we don't care anymore. Like we sleep in, we don't give a shit, right? But this one's fucked up. And this is honestly gotta be some kind of torture to do to your kids, because psychologically, this will make them hate Christmas, right? Boom. If you don't see what I see right now and you don't understand why I say this video is like fucked up, there's a problem, okay? I'll let it play so that you can maybe see what's going on here. So yeah, not a morning person even on Christmas. Look at this guy. Look, he's pissed off, and I understand why. Okay, let me go back. Do we see what time of day it is? It is dark out. It's fucking dark out still. This has to be like 5 a.m. What are we doing at 5 a.m. opening gifts? We don't need to do that. I mean, unless you have somewhere to be, what? But even then, why are we doing gift opening at 5 a.m.? Like, I understand maybe you go to church, right? Go to church in the morning. Go to church Christmas morning. That makes sense. 5 a.m., I don't know about you guys, but church is not, I don't know what church these people go to, but church, I don't think is usually like at 6 a.m. I think it's like at 8 a.m. when I went to church. Like, what do... like, what are we doing? This is ridiculous. It is dark out. It is dark out. Noah, maybe there's something covering the thing. There's no sunlight in this whole thing. They're waking up this poor kid at 5 a.m. to do some bullshit. Look at this. Look at that window. It's dark out. Hi, Dad. Thank you. Okay, my dad brought in clothes. I forgot to finish doing my whites in the laundry, so he brought them to me. What a guy, shout out. But look, it's fucking dark out. What are we doing? It is like, this poor guy is gonna hate Christmas. Look at him. This would be my reaction to my parents being like, get up, we gotta, it's time to open gifts. Like, they're trying to act all excited about, it's Christmas morning, the sun ain't even up. The sun is not isn't even this excited for Christmas morning, okay? Let me chill, okay? I thought that was fucked up, dude, that they were doing that to that kid. One more TikTok before we get to like a little big bit to our two main topics of discussion today. We got a side mouth talker. I don't know if anyone's ever experienced a side mouth talker.
One of the hacks.
But they suck, is what side mouth talkers suck. And this guy is also a dick. So you'll see why. This is our boy here. Let's see what our boy's got to say.
One of the hacks that I use at restaurants when I'm ordering is to ask the waitress or waiter, I say, hey, I'm actually allergic to all seed and vegetable oils. Can you cook this in butter? A lot of times they're like, and sometimes you have to ask, like, and if you're with friends, if you're with family, it's like, maybe it's a little bit annoying, but it's like, it's worth it. Do the annoying thing, right? Issue.
Also, side mouth talker, do you see what I'm talking about? Whoa, where am I on the video? I can't even see the thing.
Annoying thing, right? Or annoying, but it's like, it's worth it. Do the annoying thing, right?
He only talks out of this side of his mouth.
Or just a simple...
Okay, telling people to do the annoying thing when they're going to a restaurant is a completely fucked up thing to do. Right? You should never encourage people to do the annoying thing when going to someone's place of work when they don't necessarily make that much money, right? Unless it's like an extremely nice restaurant that is like... that you're paying like a lot for already, then maybe do this dumb little request, right? But here's the deal with me, right? If we're going to a restaurant, why don't we just pick a restaurant that we like and we like a thing on their menu, and so we don't have to get all picky and tell them to make it a fucking certain way. We just go to a restaurant, order something, and fucking enjoy it the way they make it. It's better with butter instead of vegetable oil. Shut up, bro. You're being a loser, okay? Bro, here's my restaurant hack. Order a burger no matter where you go. Unless it's like a Mexican restaurant or something, Italian restaurant, right? Order a burger, okay? It doesn't matter if it's unless it's like a steakhouse. Okay, maybe my rule doesn't really stand. Well, no, because I do this a lot. Order a burger. Sometimes I go to a steakhouse and I'm like, yeah, I'll just take a burger, dude. I went to a nice ass restaurant with family for like my parents' anniversary, I think it was recently. and I got a burger. It was a nice ass restaurant. I wanted a burger. That just get the. It's not annoying because it's on their menu, right? Don't do this extra shit. Why don't you just cook a meal for yourself? If you're really gonna be that picky about what it's cooked in and what kind of oil or butter it's cooked in, like, don't just cook it at home, right? Only understandable situation is if someone's allergic to like the vegetable oil or whatever, right? And you gotta cook it in butter. Only exception. Allergies, that's chill, right? Allergies, it's chill to be picky at that point because you might die. But like going to a restaurant and being like, hey, tell him to cook it this way. Buddy, just cook it yourself at home then, dude. If you're such a fucking food guru, just make it yourself at home and make it the way you want it to be made. Like, what's the big deal then? Let's continue.
Part, which is just like, you can skip that and you can just say, hey, can you please cook this in butter?
Okay. That's much better than the first point as well. Hang on, let me replay.
Ask the waitress or waiter, I say, hey, I'm actually allergic to all seed and vegetable oils. Can you cook this in butter? A lot of times.
Okay, so he says, right? I forgot to mention this part. He is lying about being allergic to something. He's saying that he'll go to a restaurant. One of his hacks that he uses when he goes to a restaurant is to lie about having an allergy, so they cook a food with butter instead of vegetable or seed oil. You're an asshole. You're an asshole. You're going to go to a restaurant and because they take allergies very serious there because they make food for people. Restaurants take allergies very seriously. So when we go to a restaurant and lie about it, that's not cool. That's like an asshole move, right? The better option here, you're still being a dick and still being annoying.
Thing, right? Or just a simple part, which is just like, you can skip that and you can just say, hey, can you please cook this in butter?
So he's saying his original thing is like, hey, lie to them and tell them you're allergic to this thing, so they have to cook it this way, right? Because if you tell them that you're allergic to it, obviously they're not gonna go, oh fuck you, loser. I don't care that you're allergic, buddy. Get a life. They're not gonna do that. Sorry, I still got a cough. I was sick all Christmas week and I got a cough. But you can't, like, what was I saying? Yeah, his first option, he's like, you can lie about it and tell them you're allergic to this stuff so they cook it a certain way for you. Or you could just ask them to cook it that way for you. No, don't encourage people to lie about allergies at a restaurant, you fucking asshole. What are you doing? You're not a good person. Sorry, I'm not.
Can you make sure, tell the chef, whoever, that I want this cooked in butter?
Yeah. Can you tell the chef or whatever that you want it cooked in butter? Or whatever. Tell the chef or whatever. Fuck you, dude. Fuck you. I get pissed about stuff like this. I don't know why. Okay. Now it's time for the serious stuff. Jeffrey Epstein. The documents are being unsealed. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, folks. We already kind of knew people that would be on there. But we kind of, what was I trying to say? We kind of knew what people were going to be on there. Prince Andrew, Bill Clinton, those are like the top two that are Alan Dershowitz, who was like the biggest fucking creeper ever. But there was an unexpected one. Hold on, let me pull this, just like all the names that were like concrete mentioned, right? Because there's a lot of stuff. So obviously, there's some fake stuff going around. As you could probably assume, there's a lot of fake stuff going around. Let me blow my nose. And we're back, just like that. Okay. Okay, where is this at? Okay. So who was mentioned in these documents? And more documents are going to come out, so there's going to be more people that are mentioned. As I said, Bill Clinton, he's on there, a Clinton spokesperson. Donald Trump is mentioned, but it's unclear. Hold on. Sjoberg testified that Epstein once discussed going to a casino in Atlantic City with him, though the references do not detail wrongdoing. So yeah, we don't know yet if he was. We know he was friends with Epstein. We knew that beforehand too. It's still unclear if he was diddling kids though. So that's as far as the Donald Trump goes. Prince Andrew, I mean, we know that he's a fucking creep. We already knew that he was having relations with children. Attorney and former Trump impeachment counsel Alan Dershowitz is mentioned and accused of sexual relations with a minor, referred to as Jane Doe number 3 in the document, and witnessing the abuse of additional girls. Dershowitz posted a video denying the allegations, but he's gone on to try to defend Epstein after Epstein got arrested for having sex with underage girls. So the Dersh is not that guy. He probably did it, in my opinion. I gotta say in my opinion, but what else? David Copperfield, the magician, was mentioned. Jean-Luc Bernal, I don't know who that is. I'll be completely honest. Yeah, there was not really anything. These were all the big names, right? All the big hitters. But there was one thing that came out or it didn't come out. People made it come out that Stephen Hawking was there. Yes, Stephen Hawking was mentioned in these documents. He was mentioned as my throat's hurting. I need water. I'm sorry, folks. Today's rough. I thought it'd be a better day coughing wise, but it's rough. Yeah. Stephen Hawking was mentioned in the documents. He was mentioned because Jeffrey Epstein had said something about the witness that, because most of the documents that came out are from depositions and stuff, and Jeffrey Epstein had said at one point he was offering people money to prove that Stephen Hawking wasn't diddling kids, pretty much, which is kind of a weird thing. There's nothing more than that came out in the documents. But oh wait, I have it right here. So you don't just have to take my word for it. I thought I forgot to link it. Images made to... Okay, so yeah, this is the headline. Images made to look like court records circulated online amid Epstein release. So, Washington Post kind of went through and took all the big things that were blowing up and discussed... I thought they had a part with... Okay, yeah. So, claimed court documents connected to lawsuit involving Epstein that were released this week detailed about Hawking's proclivities and accusations about a sexual encounter with Kimmel. So yeah, Jimmy Kimmel also, if you've seen the Aaron Rodgers thing, I'll play it for a second. People were also wondering if he was going to be in it. That was kind of a long stretch that Jimmy Kimmel was going to be on the Epstein, was going to be involved with Jeffrey Epstein, but Aaron Rodgers kind of blew it up like he would be, and some people kind of believed it. But so one of the big things that was like a lie that came out, like someone faked about the documents, was that Stephen Hawking had led orgies with underage girls, which was Not true. That wasn't actually in any of the documents that came out. Another thing was that he would have women with dwarfism. I think that's the official term. He would have little women solve like what's it called? Like hard math equations, advanced math. He would have women with dwarfism solve advanced math questions on like a chalkboard that was like just too high for them. That wasn't real. As awesome, as crazy. If it sounds, it's the same thing as like if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. If it sounds too funny to be true, it probably is too funny to be true. Yeah, that wasn't real. That didn't come out. But a lot of people on Twitter really think that was real. It wasn't. And then Kimmel also, spoiler alert, was not in any of the documents. And I don't think he will be in any of the ones coming up. It's just kind of a stretch to say that Jimmy Kimmel was a guy that Jeffrey Epstein was hanging out with. But yeah, the images were fabricated to look like part of the court documents. They were not among the records that were released this week. In both cases, the images show what are alleged to be question and answer sessions with unidentified participants. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, I just wanted to. I do this really funny thing where I don't fact check things before talk. I just will read something on Twitter and I'll tell it to my parents like it's a fact before actually fact checking it. And then I just kind of run with it for a little bit before fact checking. And that's what I did with this. So I should probably bring it up to my dad that Stephen Hawking was hanging out with little women, and having them do math. So yeah, as I said, I would show the Aaron Rodgers thing. Aaron Rodgers went on the Pat McAfee show and he had something to say about Jimmy Kimmel, as I already said.
Foxy or somebody back
Seats
there.
on it.
Bring up Super Bowl 58.
You'll see it.
The emblem. Put on the screen. And then bring up 57 and 56.
This has something to do with the Epstein list that came out.
Feels like.
So it starts with the co-host here on the right. I think he's a co-host. I don't watch the show, but I think he's a co-host. He makes just a little joke about the Epstein list coming out soon, right?
That's supposed to be coming out soon.
Look, this guy's been waiting in his wine cellar. Yeah. I've been waiting in my wine cellar for this thing.
A lot of people, including Jimmy Kimmel, are really hoping that doesn't come.
So he says a lot of people, including Jimmy Kimmel, are really hoping that this list, this list doesn't come out, right? Which, that's kind of a crazy thing to say, All
right. Obviously, a clip from this particular program.
So yeah, that's what Aaron Rodgers had to say, and a lot of people kind of took that and were like, he knows something. What just happened? Wait, did some fuck? I hope the recording didn't fuck up. Something just. I went to unfull screen off the browser. I hit F11 to go out of full screen, and every monitor except this one glitched out. So hopefully that didn't. Hopefully we're good. So this was Jimmy Kimmel's response. He responded to Aaron Rodgers, and I gotta say, Aaron Rodgers might be cooked, folks. Okay. Jimmy Kimmel says, "Dear asshole, for the record, I've not met, flown with, visited, or had any contact whatsoever with Epstein, nor will you find my name on any list other than the clearly phony nonsense and soft-brained wackos like yourself can't even distinguish from reality. Your reckless words put my family in danger. Keep it up, and we will debate the facts further in court," at Aaron Rodgers. And so I can't remember. I don't think Aaron Rodgers doubled down on it. If he doubled down on it, he's cooked. He's gonna get a swift lawsuit if he did double down on it. But yeah, dudes, I'm pretty happy about this Epstein stuff coming out. I don't fuck with pedophilia, believe it or not. I'm not very fond of Jeffrey Epstein, or any of his friends, buddies, and other stuff. But yeah, there was also like no list came out. There wasn't like a list of people. It was all documents that were depositions that got unsealed. There's no list. So if you're seeing on TikTok, there was a list of names that was going around, like a bunch of names, and they were saying it was like a leak, that it wasn't unsealed, that it was a leak. And don't believe that stuff until it's like proven true, because that's kind of dangerous, you know? There's a lot of misinformation out there, people, especially nowadays. So if you're really curious about it, I suggest just going and reading the documents that got unsealed. Fox News they just dropped the documents. They have them like, they have like the PDF files of all the documents just on their website. So if you just look up Fox News Epstein documents, you can find them all there. You can find them other places too. That's just where I first saw the documents. Just go read them, dude. They're not that long. There's like 40 of them that 40 different documents that got released, but that are all multiple pages. I don't know exactly how many pages of stuff it is, but I don't think it's that long. You can read through it. I'm probably going to read through it. I'm happy all this shit's coming out, dude. It was a big mistake that we let that fool get killed. I was fucked up that we let that dude get killed, Jeffrey Epstein, because we would have a lot more people in jail right now, you know, for being little creeps. But let's get on to a little less serious topic of discussion today. Aliens in Miami. Now, this happened just a couple days ago, so this is hot off the presses. I saw it on my TikTok feed first, so what I did for to get all my news is I went straight to Twitter, right? I went straight to Twitter to see what was going on, because although Twitter sucks and there's like so much misinformation now, it's fire just to see some like people's POVs of different things going on. Like if someone, like this, for example, right? This like apartment building. There's this video that's been going around. So it was reported. Well, no, so people originally were saying the police were responding to a report of like 8 to 10 foot creatures in the Bayside Mall in Miami. Let's see, this was the police response to that. Now this is crazy. Wait till this might not seem like that much, but wait, look at how much police are here, dude. Look at that shit, dude. It goes all the way up the street. Right? So obviously something's going on. There's something big going down that they need that many police there, right? But no like military or government thing that I can see, at least. So is it aliens? Now this was the first video of the alleged alien that was going around. This is from a bird's eye view. This is they got like the chopper flashlight on them, right? This is it right here. This is supposed to be the alien right here. Now, obviously, I don't know if you can see it very well because I can't either, but I can't see anything there at all. Now, this, just like yesterday, I think this video started circulating. This is a video from inside the mall of the creature. Now, this one's a much clearer video. This one's the one that's really, really got some good oomph to it, you know? Right here, this is our boy. Look at that. Look at that. Look how long that tail is. That's crazy, dude. Look at that, dude. Oh my god, that's an alien for sure, dude. That's so real. Now, obviously, I didn't go to Twitter to actually get the news on this because, well, everything I'm pulling is from Twitter, but I didn't actually get the news. I didn't actually believe that there were aliens at a mall in Miami, and I wasn't gonna believe it until I saw like some credible shit saying so. This came out just a couple days. This video, just a couple days after the after the mall incident.
All right, look. See,
Look at that thing, dude.
I know y'all see those like.
They got UFOs in Miami just after the mother frickin' aliens at the mall, dude.
Bruh, this every day out here, or every night. But still, look at that.
So yeah, dude, little dots flying into formation. As we've seen from reports of UFOs in the past, they do that from time to time. They be dots sometimes. We're going through this shit really fast. I don't really have much more. This is gonna be a short ep today. So now we've got a video coming from what I believe is I don't know if it's a real police officer. Again, we're on. Wait. Uh-oh. Oh, it didn't link the right thing. Whatever, I got it. Okay. This is I don't know if it's a real police officer. Again, it's Twitter. I take everything with a grain of salt. I don't actually take everything as face value, but this seems pretty reliable. So, let's give it a gander.
January 2nd, 2024, with the whole Bayside situation, y'all gotta be stopped. Y'all gotta stop believing these people on TikTok and social media and all. Man, y'all gotta be stopped. In regards to this Bayside incident, we did not respond because it was 9-foot, 10-foot creatures and all this other bullshit y'all got going on. Bro, I'm gonna make this short, sweet, and simple. There was no black ops helicopter circling around the entire mall.
Oh yeah, that was another claim that there were Black Hawk helicopters that were flying around because, like, you know, they would need to get the military involved if there were aliens and shit. According to this fellow here, this nice man, there were no Black Hawks flying, and there's no videos of Black Hawks flying. So I think that's one thing that leads me to believe this guy.
Yeah, that shit. There's no creatures, no nothing. It was a bunch of juveniles fighting and throwing fireworks at people. That's why we responded.
So yeah, it was a group of kids, like high schoolers or something, juveniles, as he said, that were fighting and throwing fireworks at people. And I don't know how big this group of young men were, but holy shit, if there's that many police that need to pull up to, well, I guess throwing around fireworks in a mall is like almost terrorism. So, well, maybe not terrorism, but you know what I mean. That's kind of crazy. Throwing around fireworks in a mall. Dudes, that's all I've got. I'll be so for real. I'm on Twitch. I got a couple things to shout out. Actually, first I'll shout out my Letterboxd. Letterboxd, ladies and gentlemen, for if you don't know, is a kind website where you can go and you can whenever you watch a movie, you add it to your Letterboxd and you can leave a review about the movie. It's been a big thing lately. People have been doing it. I've hopped on the trend. Go follow my Letterboxd. I'll put it here right now. Hold on now. This is my Letterboxd. My Saltburn review thought this was going to be about cooking. WTF. Also, that Oliver guy is kind of weird, no? And then Five Nights at Freddy's, I said play this at my funeral. I rewatched Joker. I wonder what they're gonna do about those super ads. I only have do I have any more? No, I only have these 5 reviews on here right now, but I'm a movie watcher, okay? I'll be writing some more reviews and stuff. I like movies, so I'll be so go follow my thing. It's No Bear. As seen right here, I'll link it in the description. Go follow my Letterboxd. And yeah, dude, I'll be posting on there. Maybe I'll follow you back. Let me know. Just hit my line, you know. You know where to find me now. But I'll be reviewing movies on there. And another thing I want to plug, my Twitch, ladies and gentlemen. I am on Twitch. It is, my Twitch is NoNoBurgie, same thing as the YouTube. I will link it in the description. I'm going to be on there a lot more. Okay, I got new Wi-Fi. I got good Wi-Fi. So I'm going to be there, okay? Right now, hold on. Okay, this is it. Zaza Expert. Oh, hold up. Zaza Expert. Right here. And it's NoNoBurgie, same profile picture, everything. Pull up, dude. Follow. Get follow, dude. Get those noties going so you can see when I get live, or go live, not when I get live. And you can pull up, dudes. But yeah, folks, that's all I've got for you today. Thank you so much for tuning in. I very much appreciate it. More stuff coming out this week. I don't know what yet. Maybe some more Rainbow. I really like Rainbow. Maybe some Valorant stuff. I don't know. I've been playing Valorant too. But yeah, folks, thank you so much for coming out. I very much appreciate it. Short up today, 40 minutes. But there's just not a lot of shit going on. At least not that I've seen. There's not a lot of shit going on. There's some craze about Stanley Cups. Only Stanley Cup I know, though, is a motherfucking NHL Stanley Cup, alright? So, fuck out of here. Go Bruins. Yeah, folks. Thanks so much. I'll catch you all whenever I catch you. Hopefully on Twitch. Again, hit that up. I'll be on there. And yeah, thank you so much. Peace.